Hey, thanks for joining me for this 5-minute glutes burnout. You won't need any equipment, you just need a mat or a soft surface to get down onto the floor. Join me on all fours. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're gonna lift and lower one knee out to the side. This is a lateral knee lift. Here's our structure for this 5-minute glutes burnout. We have 5 moves that we'll do for 30 seconds each on one side, and then we'll repeat those same moves on the other side. And at the end of 5 minutes, you will have burnt out the muscle group of the glutes. So breathe through this. We're almost there. I want you to lift that knee up, and then we're gonna kick right into frog kick. So you're bringing your knee to the outside of your elbow, and you're driving your heel up and back. While you do this, make sure you keep your shoulders square to the floor and keep both hips square to the floor as much as you can. Abs stay nice and tight, and your torso stays as still as possible. You can see I'm driving my heel up and back, and I'm trying to pretend that I'm leaving a footprint on that wall behind me. One more frog kick, and we're going into tap and lift. I want you to take your toe to the floor and then lift your heel to the ceiling. You have the option to drop down onto your elbows from here if you want to. Stay up on your hands if you're feeling good and strong in the shoulders. But if you're feeling this a little too much in your back and not in your glutes, then drop down onto your elbows. Try your best to keep your shoulders away from your ears and not let your head hang heavy. Gotta keep that airway clear. All right, we're gonna leave our leg in the sky here. I want you to point your toe, stretch your ankle long, and we're gonna have a long leg pulse. So we're trying to grow our leg as long as possible from the hip to the toe, stretching the back of the knee flat. So we have lots of tension in the leg muscles, all of the leg muscles, which is gonna serve to help us get those glutes tightened up and strong. We got one more move on this side, and then we're gonna change. Our next move and last move on this side is to bend the knee in half and push the bottom of the foot up towards the ceiling. All right, keep the body square as possible. Pull the low belly in so your lower back doesn't take a dive, and breathe through it. Super tight bend in the knee. We're trying to keep that calf muscle close to the hamstring, and we're trying to press the heel up towards the ceiling. Keep the knee nice and high. Get ready to change sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing sides, so lateral knee lifts on the other side. So lift your knee out to the side, straight out from your hip. I like to flex the heel here. And again, it's a nice tight bend. Calf muscle to hamstring. Shoulders square to the floor, hips square to the floor. How's that other side doing? How are you feeling? Try your best not to lean away from the work, so lean towards it. So right now I'm working my right leg, so I'm leaning more into my right arm so that my left leg can kind of get a breather. All right, we got our frog kick right here. Leave your knee out to the side, drive your heel up and back. Knee out to the side, nice and wide, and you're driving your heel up and back. So big push here. You're feeling lots of tension creep up all the way to the outside of the thigh and the glutes. And that is the goal. We want the tension to stay in the muscle. Time under tension causes the muscle to take shape, causes it to change. All right, we're gonna stay out for our tap and lift. So tap the toe to the floor and lift. Tap and lift. Go ahead and draw your belly in again. We're bracing nice and hard. We're growing everything really long now that we're working with that long leg. So we're trying to take the heel up towards the ceiling behind us. And again, drop to your elbows anytime you need to. If you're feeling tension in your shoulders or your spine, that's your sign that you should probably drop to your elbows. We got a couple more of these, and then we're gonna start to pulse. Here we go, leave it in the sky, toe pointed, ankle stretched long, and we're growing our leg as long as we can grow it. I mean, I'm short, so I'm always trying to grow my legs a little bit longer. So stretch them out there. Try to touch the wall behind you. Try to touch the ceiling above you with your toes. Breathing through the burn. And we've got 30 more seconds of burn to finish this out. Bend your knee in half, flex your heel, and drive the heel up towards the ceiling. I like to think about I'm pushing my kneecap up through my heel, kneecap up through the heel. So you're trying to keep that knee as high as you can. We're trying to bend the knee as tight as we can to maximize the muscle burn. When the muscle's burning, we can know that hard work that we're doing is working to help the muscle get stronger and to take shape. Hang tight, friends. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. And that is our 5-minute glutes burnout. High five to you. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you check out my website for my abs and glutes training program. It's a 10-day program designed to help your abs and glutes get stronger and take shape. So go check that out, KenzieSmithFitness.com/challenges. I'll see you soon.